Morning, this is Brian. Today is Tuesday, June 21st, 2022, and I am here at Rose Canyon in San Diego, University City. This is the Regents Road Trailhead. Just barely a few steps into my morning. Got a beautiful western fence lizard, young one right here. Beautiful young lizard right here. Just greeting me. And I'm going to go ahead and let the little guy go on with his day. So this is my first time ever visiting Rose Canyon, and I grew up in nearby Claremont, which is really funny. Grew up in nearby Claremont for the first 12 and a half years of my life, and I'd never gone to Rose Canyon. Never once. I would always go to San Clemente Canyon as a kid. Never went to Rose Canyon, at least not that I could ever remember. I probably would remember. I like to say I do have a fairly good memory of certain things. Another young fence lizard. A lot of young ones. I can tell those are pretty young. Rose Canyon. Look at that lush poison oak. Despite the bad rap that the plant gets, it's a pretty nice looking plant. Yes, I know I talk about it a lot, whether I'm talking about avoiding it or looking at it in fall color and stuff like that. It is a nice looking plant. Lizards are out nice, getting nice and sunned. So that's my first time ever in Rose Canyon, San Diego. So yeah, that's the northern terminus of Regents Road, which runs through the Claremont area. Ooh, seems to be a peach thicket. Ooh, like a peach or a nectarine tree. Well, it's a peach. It looks like the fruits are fuzzy. Prunus persica. Look at that. It's a random peach tree down here. Looks like it's been around for a while. Ooh, wow. There's another one right here. Wow, a couple peach trees down here. Well, they've got olive trees too. First shady tree I went under was an olive tree. Alright, so it's off to a pretty interesting start already. Not that I would expect anything different with these little urban canyons. Most common lizard, Great Basin fence lizard. That's the most common lizard you're going to find here in San Diego, at least in my experience. Look, there's a lot of poison oak down here in this gulch, so I'm going to have to kind of watch my step a little bit. There we are, Salix lasiolipus, arroyo willow. Let's see. So this takes us down to the canyon bottom. It's not as quite. I don't think it's quite as deep as San Clemente Canyon. I think we're getting near Rose Creek. Rose Creek runs into Mission Bay at its end. Wow, it's pretty neat. Looks like they're planting natives on this side here. Used to be probably a mustard field. I see an oak, sagebrush, San Diego bush sunflower, monkey flower. Oh, even planting Isocoma menziesii, the golden bush. Morning. Morning, little beauty. Yes, I love herps, reptiles and amphibians. Oh yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. There's nice old royal willows down here. I see our next lizard just up ahead. A lot of times I can see him from a distance, but a lot of times also you won't see him until you're right up next to him. That one wasn't quite as willing to stay. So now we're down near the bottom of Rose Canyon. Now I'm beginning to see why this canyon was named as such. Rosa Californica right here. Now I can see why it was named Rose Canyon. There's Rose Creek. Wonder what we got going on down here. Anything? Oh, I see a crayfish down there. Actually, a couple crayfish. A third one. A fourth one. A fifth one. And another fence lizard running around in the... Ooh, a couple fence lizards. Oh, wow. Yeah, looks like crayfish down there. Wow. Pretty cool. Still waiting for my first amphibian sighting. Actually, I don't think I've seen any amphibians, all except for a tadpole. I think I saw a tadpole once, off in the distance. So this is it. This is Rose Canyon. That might have been a tributary. Let's see. More native species. Oh, they got a bladder pod planted there. Planted a sagebrush. Well, they planted some buckwheat too. All right, good on them. Keep those natives coming. That's good. That's good to see. I love seeing that. Yeah. Got black sage planted over here. More buckwheats, and a lot of the buckwheats are thriving. It's always good to see that. Alright, which way to go first today? I'm just going to follow this way and see the western end. That's pretty neat. Usually in these bottomlands, I would start looking forward to seeing large laurel sumacs and stuff, so let's see if that holds true today. There's lots of older arroyo willows. And here's a part of the creek right here. Oh, didn't see that little drop there. Of course, being near University City in Claremont, we're not that far from Miramar Marine Corps Air Station, so you're going to be hearing lots of jets. It smells great over here. It's that California sagebrush every time. But we also got it mixed with black sage and even white sage over here too. It looks like there's another staging area up this way. Maybe. Yeah, it's like an old trail over there too. I've never been here before, so I really can't say anything from experience. Where we're heading is off towards an area of sycamore trees, California Sycamores. I'm just going to keep following this for a while. Trying to see what I'm gonna find. Wow, look at this white sage. Oh, beautiful. Look at it. Large purple flowers, at least large for sage standards. This is a nice white sage right here. Trying to see Yeah, it's been around for a while. This is all part of the same plant right here. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's incredible. I love it. Now the insects are going to town on this guy. Ooh, honeybees and flies and everything. Well, my battery's about to die, so I'm going to go pick it up in part 2 as I keep heading westbound here in Rose Canyon.